My Crow fam, are you ready? Crypto.com crowcoin holders, we're finally seeing some bullish price action. It's very exciting. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, we're going to start off here looking at crowcoin. And man, we finally are starting to see some strong bullish price action. Honestly, if you watched my crowcoin video from a couple days ago, I was talking about how it's extremely crucial that we close above this yellow line around 15 cents. And, I was saying, there's probably a good chance that we reject off, but if we do start to close above around 14.5 cents, I expect continuation of the upside. And just like that, lickety split, that's what we saw play out. We came up to 15 cents and we're seeing a beautiful candle. Well, we'll see a candle closure in 23 minutes here. If it closes above 15 cents, guys, and you zoom out here, it looks very bullish. It looks like that we're probably our next stop will be testing around 16 cents. Why is this happening? Well, Ethereum is over $4,000, testing 4,100, getting closer and closer to its all-time high of around 4,800, 4,900. And guys, Ethereum has always been the indicator to me of where altcoins health lies, if you will. When Ethereum is breaking down below 4,000, 3,000, I say, yeah, alts probably are not in the best situation to even be giving the time of day. But when Ethereum is starting to rally and we're back above 3,000 and we're breaking above 4,000, I say, yeah, there's probably some opportunity around for altcoins. So let's sniff out some long positions. Let's sniff out some entry points and go from there, guys. And I've been very, very profitable recently on doing a lot of these swing longs. I really have been doing a lot of high leverage scalping, and right now is like when I'm starting to look for these swing longs, like multi-week trade positions. But guys, I really think that there's just entries to be looking for right now. I'm still in the high leverage scalping mentality until we move fully into Q4. But you look at crowcoin right now, and this looks really bullish. You have a green dot on the momentum wave. It's nice and blue. It's very swift coming to the upside. And the money flow, this green wave, is really starting to curl up here. It looks bullish, guys. It looks bullish. Let's look at the weekly time frame to see where we're at as well. Weekly time frame looks pretty good. We're still in the red on the money flow. I believe that if we start to close over 15 cents here, you will start to see the red money flow clip green. And if you see that play out in the weekly time frame, that's very bullish. That's very bullish in my opinion. I think that if you do see that, you should be expecting a test of probably around 20 cents, guys. And 20 cents, in my opinion, is the most important price level when it comes to being a big crowcoin bull. Because if we start to close and hit above 20 cents, there's really not much stopping us until we reach around the 50 cent price level, okay? And if we move to a 50 cent price level, I know that it's going to cause some noise to play out in the crypto space. And I know people are going to start talking about crowcoin, and one thing will lead into another. Retail FOMO will happen, and maybe, just maybe, we can go and test the dream of $1 crowcoin once again. I think it's possible, guys, and I think that if this price action continues to play out the way that it is, and really the overarching market continues to play out the way it is right now, I think that there's probably a good chance that we do see that play out. So it's very, very exciting stuff, guys. If you do want to trade with me, feel free to check out in the description box or pinned comment section below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitToNext, as well as a 10% trade rebate and $5,000 sign-up bonus to Blowfin. Feel free to check out all these awesome affiliate links down in the description box or pinned comment section below. It really helps support this channel. And take advantage of these awesome promotions, guys, because there's a lot of rewards to take advantage of. So looking at the overall market, Bitcoin is at 117,000, right? Bitcoin dominance slowly breaking down. Ethereum at 4,000. It was at $4,050 about 20 minutes ago, okay? At $4,024. What do I think happens next year? Well, I think that Bitcoin dominance, we don't make a new low here yet. I think that's for Q4 2025, which is honestly only a month or so away, right? I expect that to be when the big drawdown happens, when we see altcoins get into retail FOMOing, frothiness, mania vibes, right? Right now, guys, I expect Bitcoin to chop, and I expect Bitcoin to probably, we'll take a look at Bitcoin here shortly, we'll look at that shortly, but it's at a very, very crucial point of whether we're going to see Bitcoin rally or just chop sideways. And if Bitcoin continues to chop sideways here, I do think that alts rally more. I think Bitcoin dominance continues to break down a little bit, but we'll get into that shortly. But looking at Cronos, we're at rank 27, up 20.6% in the past 7 days and up about 4% in the past 24 hours. Really like to see that. And we're sitting back above a $5 billion market cap. So, you know, I did make a video the other day talking about how it's important that we talk about the increasing circulating supply, because originally $5 billion market cap for Cronos, well, that was 20 cents. And now at a $5 billion market cap for Cronos, we're at 15.5 cents. So it's something important to note, because, guys, the added circulating supply, where there's 70 billion coins, well, now there's probably, what, 67.7, right? 67.7 billion more coins that need to be added to the circulating supply here. That will make it much more difficult for Cronos' price to rally with the same amount of money getting injected. So the sooner we see money get injected into Cronos, the higher we're going to go versus later on, right? So we want this to happen in Q4 right now to see this $1 crowcoin play out. And if you look at what's going on with Bitcoin, like I said, Bitcoin's trading sideways. I think that Bitcoin probably cools off here a little bit. Looking at the weekly time frame, you have a red dot here right on the 60 line, right on the 60 line. I expect probably we chop sideways a little bit here. Maybe alts get a little bit of a rally, but if you look at what's really happening here on the daily time frame, you can see that we're seeing this curvature to the upside and a green dot on the market cipher on the bottom of the momentum wave. It looks like, really, if we test 118,000, get a closure above that, we're probably looking for continuation of the upside and probably going to test all-time highs, in my opinion. And when that happens, I think it depends on what time of Q4 or Q3 we're in when that happens. But if that happens in Q3, I expect Bitcoin dominance to rally. If that happens in Q4, I expect everything to rally. I expect altcoins and Bitcoin to rally together, and that's probably when, once you see Bitcoin cool off, that's when you're going to see crowcoin and all the other alts make big moves, guys. So be patient here. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you expecting crowcoin to go to $1 in 2025? If not, how high do you think it's going to go? I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. I think $1 is on the table. I think the most important price targets we should be looking at right now is 20 cents, and then really, I know it's crazy, but 50 cents, all right, guys? And after that plays out, man, it'll be exciting times for the Crow fam. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you bullish? Are you scared? I know, you got to be patient a little bit longer, but that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out those awesome affiliate links down below if you want to help support this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.